I'm going to show you how to clean a fish. Now, the first thing I did is I went through and I removed all the scales. You just take your knife and run it up like this and it knocks all the scales off, get in there around the gills and the fins. Next, what I do is I chop in here like this, that. Remove this. Bam. Then I insert my knife above the fin and I just crunch all the way down the length of the fish. Like that. Turn it over. Do the same thing over here. The reason why I prefer doing this to filleting and skinning is because you don't lose as much meat, and I like to barbecue it, and it's nice to have that skin on there. Kind of helps it on the grill from the meat getting stuck on the grill. So now that you remove this lower fin and this upper fin, now we work on the head. So I go in about here and I try to stay as tight to the head as I can to get the most meat. That. And I crunch through the spine, flip it over, do the same thing, as close to the head as possible. And I slit down to about there. And notice I don't cut it all the way across here. I cut it kind of at the gut line where I'm gonna make my next cut with the fillet knife. Now you just cut from the end of this cut down to the butthole like that. Do the same thing. You just give it a pull, and the guts come out with it, most of them. Throw the head off, work out the bladder, and there you got a clean fish. Just wash it off real good. You could still fillet it if you wanted to, but there it is. Voila. One more time. Start here. Oops, a little deep. It's okay. Cut it up to there. Down there. Get up under here, just grab it with your knife, pull. That's gone, it's done right there. Insert the knife above the fin. Just kind of cut down the length of it. Get all the way to the bottom. Finish this one up to the head. Turn it over, same thing. Mostly is already coming off of this. Give it a little pressure and there's your fin. Now head, back to the head. Top of the head. Cut right through around the gills, under the fin, down to the belly. Start at the belly. Around the head. It's usually easier to feel it when you start here. Come up around here, like that. Crunch the spine. Break that off. Now, from the belly line to the butthole. And all the way back up the other side. I have to start up this end though, because it gives me a better line. Bam, separate it, a little twist. Ooh, most of the guts come right out with it. Also, notice I leave the tails on. That's because when you fry it or barbecue it, it gets crispy like a potato chip and you can eat the tail. It's actually really good. So now we have a bowl full of clean fish. All it's left to do is rinse them in the sink, clean out their bellies, start cooking.
Check this out. This is kind of weird. Clean paper towel, right? Look, red tail. The color comes off the tail when you wipe it. It's crazy.